Let's record. Okay, and now we should be recording. Hopefully. I mean, it says it is, so. And my voice is louder. Okay, yep, everything should be working. Okay, so. A couple of years ago, the very first superpowered individual who appeared hundreds of years ago and called himself Chaos had another appearance. No one knows who he is, where he comes from, or how he doesn't age. He had another appearance in your city, the city of Wavaris, where he claimed that tonight there would be an epic battle that would be recorded in history as the Wavaris incident. Of course, nobody knew what this was or what this meant. And now, here we are. You guys are both at home watching this on the news. You are not stupid enough to be involved in a battle of this magnitude between the Chaos Army and the Wavaris Honor Society, the top villains of the city and the top heroes in the city. And this battle was called by Chaos to happen, and it seems to be happening exactly as he predicted, as all of his predictions have always happened. And you guys are watching it on the news. So we will go to you each, one at a time, and it was only two of you. And you can describe, the situation you're at, where you are, where you're watching this on the news. Keep in mind, everybody is watching this on the news. You don't have to be at your house in private. You can be at a bar. You can be at a restaurant. Every single person in the city has been wondering what this is going to be. And, everybody was interested and not really surprised when the bad guys showed up, the good guys had to go fight them, and everything started to resolve exactly as Chaos predicted again. Dozens of times he has appeared and made predictions, not only in this city, in all the cities across the entire empire. So we'll start with Lynn. And let's pop you up a little picture of your character so we can all see. And you can describe the situation you are, where you are, watching the news and finding out what's going to happen in the Wavaris incident, he says with air quotes.
Wavaris. Can you spell that?
Wavaris. That's the city you live in.
Okay.
It is actually a group of small cities on islands. It's an archipelago.
Okay. Hannah, or me, is in her college dorm room watching the news with her roommate and a group of other college girls that live I guess like a cluster of girls that live you know what I mean? Like the four doors around the area.
Mm-hmm.
It's where she is.
Okay. And then we'll go and put a quick scene onto Jimmy's character.
Question. What time is it?
Oh, it's like 2 p.m.
Okay.
Okay, so he'd probably be watching in his room.
Let me delete her picture, and we don't have a picture of you in normal clothes, so I'm not going to put a picture of you.
Oh.
Unless you're dressed up. If you're dressed up, I'll put your picture. We can put it anyway. We can put it. It's still this guy. It's just, he's not in his hero uniform unless you say he is. If he's just somewhere chilling and watching the news, then he's not.
No, he would be at. Since it's in this. Oh, sorry again, because I was gonna say, what day is it? Because he works the weekday night, so
Thursday.
Sorry. Okay, then yeah, he's at home just watching in his living room.
Okay. All right. And then we also have, because I want him to kind of feel like a main character a little bit. Because he doesn't look like this. He is completely out of uniform, but he is sitting in the office of an old beat up mechanic shop by himself, watching a small TV on his desk. Okay. And then we'll also flash to a bunch of, like bars where everybody's just showing that practically every single person in the city right now is glued to the news. Okay, so the news. We are listening to, I never named him because he's going to die. News reporter 1. And he is watching he's in a position that is a little bit above ground. You don't know exactly where. He hasn't showed you his position, but he has a little bit of an above ground angle looking down onto the site. So the Chaos Army versus Wavaris Honor Society. The Wavaris Honor Society is on site at Nemo Point. Here we can see our greatest heroes facing off against the ruthless Chaos Army. I'm going to have something I want to pop, so let me be ready to pop it. Where's it at? There. Okay. Oh, look! And the camera zooms in on the White Knight. I'll pop that. Show to players. The White Knight is calling out a challenge to the leader of the Chaos Army. Will there be a reply? Oh, there he is, the villain himself. Let me pop him. The villain himself, Major Wargasm, has come out to answer the Knight's challenge. This is it, folks. The legendary battle that was foretold by Chaos only a couple of years ago. The Wavaris incident. Gunfire starts to erupt. And they're like the cameraman is zooming on a little patches here or there, showing soldiers. And the soldiers are fighting the heroes like, 12 on 1. And the heroes are beating up soldiers. Okay. The White Knight is charging at Major Wargasm. And the camera goes and zooms back in on the White Knight. He draws his sword, Lightbringer. This is it, folks. The moment we've all been waiting for. Wait, what's that? The camera moves to a spot in the street over, like 100 yards or so from them. What's that? A slip of light glowing black and red shimmers in the sky. Shimmers just in the air, hovering in the street. Okay. What's this? A glowing black and red light just opened up in the streets. In the streets of Nemo Point. What's this? It's getting bigger. And you guys watch as it starts to expand. What is this? Wait, what is this? And then there's this loud, dull boom that you hear first through the TV. And then you hear it outside in real life. And the screen goes dead.
Oh, shit.
And then a few seconds later, the TV station comes on and says, we're having technical difficulties. We'll get back to reporter 1 as soon as we can. I mean, insert name. His name, it didn't matter. Okay. 3 days later.
Oh.
Let me remove these pages. We are it's afternoon again, and we are at a press conference called by the chief of police for the city. And you 3, including Crash Test Dummy, have been summoned and agreed to take part in this press conference to introduce yourself to the city as the new top heroes of the city responsible for keeping the people safe. The old heroes are dead. 3 days ago, there was some kind of an explosion. That was the Wavaris incident. Nobody understood what the Wavaris incident was. Every single person on that island is gone, disintegrated. Their clothes are laying in the street.
Oh,
Every
wow.
single living being, from people to insects, is gone. There's nothing alive on that island. Every single thing that was not organic is still there. So, of course, the people have no idea what's going on, but they need to feel safe. And here is our press conference. So, our chief of police is Lila Krukwa. She is a goblin. She's about
Mhm.
4 feet tall, standing at a podium, speaking to the press. She's standing on a box, a crate, to use a podium that's actual normal person size, so that you guys can step up to the podium and not need your own. She's been answering questions for the last 20 minutes, and now she's ready to introduce the heroes of the city. Okay. And she says, and these are our new #1 heroes. And she claps. And of course, cameras will turn and look at you. Everybody hushes and looks over at you. And she says, "This is Black, the way your hero name, or are you going by
Yeah.
Waylon Connors? Black. This
Black.
is
Just black.
Black, the hero from best known from his time spent in College Town. This is Crash Test Dummy, best known from his hero work in East Wavaris. And this is Hannah, of Hannah and her badass twin, best known for her hero work in College Town. Okay, she seems to be quite anxious to let you guys come up and talk, and she can get out of the firing range of all the stupid reporters. And she does. She hops down off of her crate and motions for you guys to come up. The crowd erupts. You can't understand anything they're saying. There are 100 people talking and yelling at you all at one time.
Well, I will wheel my wheelchair up to the podium.
Okay.
And
Someone
I
comes
guess,
over and
yeah.
lowers the microphone down for you, or takes the microphone out and hands it to you.
Okay.
And then slowly the crowd hushes. A couple of people are yelling, "Shut up! Shut up! She's gonna talk!" And eventually everything hushes.
um, um, hmm. I
This is your
didn't.
chance, Hannah. Say your first words
Yeah.
as the #1 hero of the city.
And this is 3 days later. Okay.
This is 3 days later. 3 days ago, you were one of the bottom rung heroes of the city.
Okay. Well, I cannot speak for all three of us, but I'm sure that the other two here are just as shocked and surprised as the rest of you, and grieving over the loss of everything that happened on Thursday, I guess.
Yes.
But we are here, and we may not look, just by looking at us, especially myself, as you look at me sitting in the wheelchair, I don't look like much. But as most of you have seen, my badass twin can do more damage than anything I could imagine to ever do myself. So just rest assured that even though we're not what you're used to and we don't look like what you would normally rely on, we are here and we will do our best to keep everybody safe.
Okay. Is somebody else going to step up and follow her, or are you going to start taking questions? How do you guys want to do it?
Black's gonna. What did I say this? Black's gonna step up, and he's just gonna. He's gonna raise his hand in the air, and with as much confidence as he can fake, he's gonna be like, "Don't worry, Varys, we got you." So,
Okay. And then Crash Test Dummy looks between the two of you, kind of shrugs his shoulders, and steps forward and leans down to the microphone and says, "Yeah, I'm Crash Test Dummy, and I drive cars, and I guess, yeah, go me." And he stands back up. Okay, the crowd erupts into questions, and you can't understand anything they're saying. I mean, they're all excited and worried and disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
eventually, it starts to quiet down. And one guy is raising his hand and trying to get somebody's attention. Anybody.
I'll point to him.
That is this guy, who you all recognize as Falarin Eccles, a reporter for Channel, I can't see what it says. I think it was Channel 5.
Yeah, reporter for Channel 5.
And he has made a career out of humiliating heroes.
Oh, yay.
Okay. So yeah, does that who's ready to answer his question? He seems prepared to say anything to anybody who is ready to answer his question. He doesn't seem to be, trying to get anyone in particular's attention, because you three are all standing together.
I was looking to say, what can we do for you?
Yes, Miss
Mr.
Hannah.
What? Eccles?
Falarin Eccles here from Channel 5. Says, we all wonder if you can show us your badass twin and if we can get a word with her. After all, she's the real hero of the outfit. Isn't that right? And
she is. And that's why
he pulls out his notebook
and
writes down everything you say. So does everybody else.
Okay. She is. She is the real hero. And that is why she is reserved for times when the real hero needs to be out.
So are we to take it that you can't summon your twin sister without it being an emergency situation? Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Ooh,
but why would I need her?
Everybody starts, oh. Okay.
I mean, that's kind of irrelevant. When I need her, she is there. And that's what matters.
Very true, very true. Okay. Also, I have a question for all three of you and for Police Chief Krukwa. What have we learned about the bomb that went off in the Wavaris incident? And she comes over and climbs up the crate. Says, very little so far, unfortunately, but we continue our investigations. He looks like he has a follow-up question, and she just turns around and climbs back down off the crate. She's not very interested in answering questions from him. And she's already been answering questions for like 30 minutes.
Anybody else have a question?
Okay, so the other reporter that I have a picture up for, Susan McKenzie, who has been rumored to have a fling with the White Knight for years now.
Oh.
She was kind of his personal reporter, like in the same way that Lois Lane was always doing Superman stuff. Like he rescued her all the time, and she always did interviews with him. And okay, she says, as we've lost all the heroes of the Wavaris Honor Society, I'm wondering if there's been any sign of the return of Major Wargasm. We all know he can't be killed. The whole crowd hushes to hear what you guys have to say. The three of you probably look at each other like, why the fuck is she asking me that? That's a question for the police chief. Well, you don't have anything you say? Chief Krukwa is coming back over to answer the question, but if you have anything you want to say, you have the opportunity for a few seconds.
Just say at this moment we've not heard or seen anything to confirm or deny his death.
She sees that you took care of it fine and turns around and stops her approach to the podium.
Okay.
She would have said the same thing. Of course, the crowd doesn't like that idea, and they start, you can't understand anything that's going on, but it's quite obvious that everybody is afraid that Major Wargasm is already out there again somewhere. And now that there's no honor society to face him, he can be a humongous threat to the safety of everybody in the city.
On average, I mean, I don't know if this is common knowledge, but how average? What's the average time between his deaths and reappearances? Is there like a statistic?
He
for
usually
that,
comes back to life within about 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Black's gonna just kind of like move a little bit closer to the microphone and point that out. He's gonna say this isn't part of the normal pattern. I mean, nobody's heard of him, and he's usually here in 15 minutes later. So no news is good news, maybe at this point.
You see a few relaxed faces in the crowd. Okay. A bunch of other questions come up, but they're not really relevant to the story. But there are, everybody is worried. And you guys are completely untested on the scale that you are now responsible for. Okay. And then suddenly there seems to be a panic. A police officer runs over, bends down real low, and starts whispering something to Chief Krukwa. And there's also some whispers, and so something is moving through the crowd as well. And then Falarin Ickley speaks up. Says, "Heroes, we hear there's a bank robbery happening right now 3 blocks away. What are you going to do about it?"
I guess I'm wheeling 3 blocks down the street.
And then Black's gonna look at Crash Test Dummy. Do you mind if we get a ride with you?
Yeah, no problem. That's what I do. I drive stuff. Come on. Okay. And Crash Test Dummy's car looks an awful lot like the car in his picture. He's kind of renowned for driving these absolute piece of shit cars, which makes perfect sense because he crashes a lot. The car is his weapon of choice. But yeah, and it's kind of his thing. And the emblem is on the sides of the car, and on the hood of the car is the calibration mark that you often see on crash test dummies that you use to like as you video record the crash. It's easier to follow the calibration mark so you can tell like how hard the back snapped on impact and stuff like that. Yeah, so that is his personal symbol. You guys load up in his car. And he drives
my wheelchair?
you in your
or
wheelchair.
Is it better for me to wheel?
You're going to hold on to the bumper
Okay.
outside? No, I mean, he'll help you out of the wheelchair and load the wheelchair in the back seat.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty.
Okay,
sure
everybody
that's,
watches as you guys spend a couple of minutes loading the wheelchair lady into the car.
We
And of
sure
course,
seem like
they're
quite
all
a...
mumbling to each other like, is this really happening?
I'm gonna shout at them. Remember, I'm not the hero.
Okay. This is
You're
great.
not relying on me.
Okay. And you guys are off. The car produces a kind of a black smoke that would pass as a smoke screen, but it was not for that reason. And the car chugs along. And you get to the bank. There are,
Okay.
let me pull the bank, several police cars outside the bank. There you go. We've got several police cars outside the bank. There are policemen at the, you know, like taking up positions around the police cars and stuff. As you get in closer, you see two of them are already on the ground. This is what they are fighting. And there's a lot of them. It is a 6 to 8 foot tall cookie creature with knives.
6 to 8 feet.
Inches, my bad. Inches. It is an
Oh.
8-inch. It is an 8-inch sugar cookie with razor sharp knives. And
Oh my word.
two of the policemen are on the ground with, slit necks, slit, cuts all over their body, not moving. The other three are struggling as they are being taken down by a multitude of little cookie cutters, which is what they will from this moment forward, be called the cookie cutter.
Cookie cut. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So on one officer, we have 4 cookie cutters. On another, we have 3. And on another, we have 2. Make an initiative roll as you guys
What's
pull up into
the
this scene. So, you guys might not have initiative set on your shit yet. On your character sheets, let me pull up a character sheet. I'm not even sure what initiative is. Is it? I'm going to have to look it up because it doesn't automatically put it. And I have looked it up before, but now I know this guy has a character sheet. How come I'm not finding it? Okay. There it is. And let's pull up my book real quick. Oh, I might have it in my DM screen. No, I don't think I do. Because it's something I should just know. We only ever need to look it up once. Okay, Hero's Handbook. Okay. Down this way is the combat chapter. It'll be like the first page or something of combat chapter. So many pages are all trying to load all at one time. I should have had this book open. Okay, I guess I already described everything. Page unresponsive. Yeah, that's because I'm trying to load three things at the same time.
Let's see here.
All right,
Go
this
find in
my book finally loaded.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Taking your turn. Challenges. We want conflicts. Just damage. It's probably before that. Reaction. Surprise. Initiative. D20 plus initiative modifier. Yeah, thanks. Base initiative bonus is equal to the character's agility rank. There, that's what I needed to know. I thought it was dexterity, so. Okay. It is based off your agility rank, and there is on your combat page, in the very middle on the top, in between attacks and initiative, is a little gray word in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just replace that with the number it's supposed to be, which will be the same thing as your agility, unless you bought anything to make it better.
And that's the red number?
No, it's the gray number.
On agility?
Right under movement.
Oh, yeah, the full number on it. The red number on agility. Just 2, not 222. There you go.
Well, let me do badass twins.
And then
three.
Once that's on there, you can click initiative and it will make the roll for you.
Oops. Okay, click initiative.
Oh, I rolled. Oh no, yeah. Okay. I gotta roll for crash test dummy too. Let me change my things to somewhere I can tell it to load. Here, character pop out windows. That's what I want. Okay. Then we gotta load crash test dummy. I don't know what his agility is either. Character sheet. Oh, he already has his loaded. Okay. Initiative. Let's close this and open one that's a pop out. Come on, computer. Wake up. I'm trying to do stuff here.
It says you got 12.
It says I got what?
On mine, it shows 12 for initiative for crash dummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he's first. He drives the car up into the site and comes to a stop. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And he gets out of the car and runs around and starts taking Hannah out of the car to put her in the wheelchair. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
I completely forgot I can't even just go. Oh gosh. Okay.
Okay, that's his turn. Who's next?
Good thing he went first. So, am I technically like in the wheelchair now, ready to go, or is that my
he's
turn?
getting you out. I mean, a turn is 6 seconds, so yeah. I mean, we'll say he's got you out, and you're in the wheelchair now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're gonna have to come up with a better plan for future.
The cookies all stop and notice you guys. It's up to you if you think Hannah is excited or worried enough for her twin to come out.
So I don't think yet.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Cookie Cutters was nice. It's pretty scary. But I guess the way I'm visualizing it is she's going to start just wheeling herself directly towards maybe the guy that has 2.
Okay.
Or I guess whoever's closest.
Yeah, it could be that guy. It doesn't matter. Yep.
Okay. And she's kind of like, come get me. I don't know. Cookie. I don't know. I don't know. She would say something.
Just say cookie. That's fine.
Okay. You evil cookie bitches.
Okay.
She's like wheeling directly at them.
Okay.
So I would feel like the moment they're like coming at her and she knows like their knives are directed at her, that's probably when
Okay. When it'll come out.
badass twin would pop. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And Black, it's your turn.
I mean, I guess Black's just gonna start shooting
Okay.
because he's got the quick draw, so that means that he can just start right off, right?
Yep. You shoot from your position in the car, or are you going to jump out of the car and take your shot? So the way this works is you guys have a move action and you have an I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a normal action. And you can turn your
Well, then,
normal action into another move action if you want, but the move action is pretty much for just moving. So you can double move by spending both actions, or you can move and do stuff.
from outside of the car in case he needs to hurry somewhere on
Okay.
foot.
Okay. So you climb out of the car and you take a shot. Where are you shooting? I need to reload my screen because it's not letting me pull up the character sheet for my cookie cutter. But no, go ahead and describe what you're doing. I'm just letting you know if you need me to make a character sheet roll. I don't have it yet.
He's gonna. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's gonna start shooting at the cookie cutters with the guy with the most cookie cutters.
Okay, the guy that's got 4.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead and take your shot. It's gonna be at it'll be at short range, so you don't have any penalty.
Okay. Hold on, because I know that for his gun he has some things. Let me check here. He's got laser sight. This grants an accurately to 1 attached, and it grants 2 a bonus attack on checks with that weapon.
Okay.
How does that work? Where you add?
You add 2.
Is that 2?
Yep, just add 2. Just you can do it manually, or you can stick it in the yellow box. But just
Okay, so
roll
no,
it
I'm
and
trying.
add it manually. That's fine.
Did it roll or how do I roll? I just realized that I was clicking on the heavy pistol, but it didn't roll. So
Okay.
how do I?
There.
How do I roll?
Let me see. Did we never make your chart? Come on, load the stupid character sheet. Ever since pop-up blocked. That's the problem. Why are you blocking my pop-ups when I told you to turn into pop-ups? Then take the pop-up off, and I'll fix that shit later. Okay. Black. Did you do it? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on, computer. You can do
Well,
stuff.
that's what I was. Oh,
No, I don't think you can do stuff.
you
Let
weren't
me
talking.
reload you again. Okay, so yeah. On does your character have stuff filled in on in the attack box?
Attack box? No, not right now.
Okay, then I guess I didn't do it. I meant to do it. Okay, then just roll a d20 and we'll figure out what you add. You add your dexterity and your range skill and your +2.
No, but I don't know how to add a roll on this sheet. That's what I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
don't worry
I'm
about
saying.
rolling on the sheet. Go to the dice in the tool on the left bar and just roll a
Okay.
d20.
Okay, I see. 20.
Yeah, we'll just do it. We'll just do it manually. 5.
Oh,
Okay, so you're 5, and then let's see if I can pull up your character sheet this time. There we go. Just taking its sweet time, but at least it's trying. Come on, computer, you can do it. Come on. Come on. We really should have Lynn recording so that I would run faster.
I can do that. I don't know how. How do I do it?
We can't do it right now because it would break the show into 2 parts. So if we don't have to do that, we don't want to.
Okay.
But we'll
Just
do it
show
for
me
next
before
time.
next part 2.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Come
Sound
on,
good.
computer. Well, I'm even loading your page. That's not even the page I need to load. Okay, so you rolled a 5. Page unresponsive. Yeah, just friggin' do it.
Just be responsive.
Yeah, just be responsive. Okay, so you want to add your dexterity, your ranged advantage if you have any, your pistol's skill if you have any, and then you get your +2 from your laser sight.
okay, so my dexterity is 4.
Okay.
5 plus 4. And then for the ranged weapon, the heavy pistol, it says I have 8 because it's the heavy pistol, right?
What?
Is that correct? Or
What are you talking?
for
Where
the
under skills?
yeah, and the skills, the ranged pistol is 8, I guess,
Okay,
because
it
that's
already has the attribute included in it. So you just need to use that number and add 2.
okay. So then that's
And then
heavy pistol 12.
if you have any ranged advantage, then I'm gonna have to reload this page again for like the 3rd time. It's completely stuck. Oh, I clicked it and now it's doing it. Stupid. Okay, so what'd you end up with total?
19, if I did it right. Because the
From a
heavy
5?
pistol is 12, because that's no
Okay.
plus a 5. With the 5 is included.
Okay,
Because
so
the
your heavy pistol adds 12. That's what it says on your
on the character sheet it's
skill
12.
on your skill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So
Okay.
that's 12, and then plus the 2 from the laser, so 5, 17, 18, 19. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, also, he's got the improved critical with Wrangle. With the gun.
Yeah, but you didn't roll a 16.
I think
you rolled a 5.
okay. Okay. Just making sure.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm loading this stupid page again. Okay, so you got a 19, and you need 10 plus whatever the cookie cutter's dodge rating is, and I'm pretty sure it's not 9. It can't be higher than 6. So you hit him. Okay, so then we do. Let's see. Are you ready to actually load my character sheet? Cookie cutter. Load it. Load it. He's trying. He's trying. There's a little bit of
It's
color.
alive.
Come on, you can do it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Oh, it's trying so hard. This is dumb. We're probably going to have to stop recording. We can't play this way. Oh, there, it did it. Okay, as long as I can manage to keep this page open, maybe we won't have so much trouble. Okay, so his dodge is 3. So you needed to roll a 13. Once I eventually get your character sheet open, then for next turn, then we'll look and see if you did it right. But I'm pretty sure you ended up with a 13 at least. So you needed a 13. So then he makes a toughness resistance check against your difficulty of 15 plus whatever the strength of your gun is. What's the strength of your gun? Page unresponsive again.
The range for the gun by
not the
itself
range,
is 4,
the
like just
strength.
at the starting.
Does it say damage 4?
It says range damage 4
Okay, there you go.
in just the description.
Yep. So we are going to roll. We need a 19 on the resistance check. So I roll a toughness resistance. We get to add 3. That's what our toughness roll is. And we rolled a 9. So we needed a, what did I say? 19? Strength 4?
Yeah.
So we needed a 19. So rolling an 18 would have been a failure. Now, if we miss by 5, then it's a second degree failure. So if I needed a 14 for a second degree failure. I needed a 9 for a third degree failure. So I got my 9. So it's a second degree failure. Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, there's 10. So I am, if I got an 8, then it would have been a third degree failure. But I reached the 9, so I believe that's how it works. If it's 10 points less, 19 was the target number. If I had got 19, I wouldn't have got hurt. So the target number is 19 minus 5 was 14. That would have been, so 9. Yeah, so it's second degree damage. And then I have all that shit in the Discord on the GM screen. And I also have minions, and there's something about minions in there. Minions. Minions are minor characters subject to special rules in combat, generally easier to defeat than normal characters. Minions cannot score critical hits against non-minions. Non-minions can make attack checks against minions as routine checks. So you can roll a 10 automatically shooting these guys. Where you don't roll at all, you just take a 10. That's what a routine check is. Okay. If a minion fails a resistance check, the minion suffers the worst degree of the effect. So a minion failing a damage resistance check, for example, is incapacitated regardless of the degree of failure. So you shot this cookie and it broke into a bunch of cookie pieces and is no longer trying to stab and kill people. So that's good. That was the guy that had 4. So we remove a cookie. Boom.
Hey.
I'm just going to remove the whole cookie. Okay. And then what's next? My guys are
Didn't
next,
it
right?
crash test?
No, crash test went first.
Oh, okay.
So it's my guys. The cookies go. Okay, so first we'll do... Oh, well, let's see. We can go with the description. So Black gets out of the car, takes his shot. Crack. One of the cookies explodes into a bunch of little cookie pieces all over the shoulders of this cop who's fighting off all of these cookies, these cookie cutters that are climbing all over him and stabbing him and trying to kill him. And then they are going to attack him. Well, two of them are going to attack him, and one of them is going to go charging at Black. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so the two that are going to attack him, what I'm going to do is roll this. Did it do it?
Cookie.
Knife. So we got an 18. I'm not going to pull up the cops.
Oh, gosh.
The cops, so my difficulty to hit is 10 plus whatever the cops' parry rating is. it's probably like 3. The cookie cutters and the cops are the same power level, by the way. These
Oh,
cookies are equivalent to these cops, every one of them. Every cookie is equivalent to every cop. Not in exact stats,
damn.
just an overall power level. Okay, so he got he hit him. So then the cop needs to make his toughness resistance check. So the difficulty to resist this knife's damage is 18. It is 15 plus the 3 strength of the, well, it's actually 2 from the cookie cutter itself plus 1 from the knife. So he needs an 18. And I'm going to just roll off the cookie cutter because they're pretty similar anyway. So I think he might actually have plus 1. So we're going to say that he only needs a 17. He rolls a 16 on his toughness, and he gets hit, and he is a minion. So he is now dead. We're going to say that
Oh shit.
both of the cookie cutters did it instead of only one, because they're both it's like simultaneous. So this is what happened. And this happens over like 2 seconds. Black shoots one. It explodes into a bunch of cookie dust. One of them jumps off of the cop and starts running towards Black. And the other two, like one of them stabs him in the chest and is fighting against the bulletproof vest that he's got on, and the other one slices his throat open. He's
Oh
dead.
jeez Louise.
And then we're going to move on to the one that has 3 on it. You guys didn't do anything to get any of their attention. All 3 of them are going to attack that policeman.
No, yeah, I was just wheeling out there yelling.
Yeah,
So I
you
don't
did
know
that to
whose
the one that
attention
has
I would
2.
have caught. Yeah, I don't know how close together they
Okay,
are.
so
But
all
yeah.
3 of these are 8. Oh, wait, 18 is my primary number. Okay. It's the top number is what I need. Oh, 18 is the resistance number. The top number on this bubble is the one that what my roll to hit was. And I'm going to need like a 13, I think. So the first one missed and the other 2 hit. Then he's going to roll toughness and he needs an 18 and he's going to do it twice. But we're going to say he has toughness 4 and not 3. So he actually rolls higher. We'll go ahead and give him this one that was a 16 because it doesn't matter because the other guy got him. So that cop is dead too. You guys got here
Oh
just in
jeez
time to
Louise.
see these cops get annihilated by 8-inch moving cookies with knives. Okay, and then for the interest of the potential of keeping one cop alive, Lynn, I want you to make like some kind of a taunting check to try and get both of them to come after you instead of kill that cop.
Okay.
So you said you were yelling at him and we didn't do anything about it. So let's do that now.
Yeah.
So let's do either deception or persuasion, depending on how you're yelling at him. This probably or intimidation.
I mean, my intimidation sucks.
Okay,
So
it's probably
I guess
deception then.
that's up to you. All right. How do I do a
You took
check?
that daze, right?
Sure.
Where you can use you can use
I did
deceit
take
to
days.
okay. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
that is an advantage that allows you to use deception instead of intimidation for a taunt.
Oh,
So yeah,
okay,
go ahead
cool.
and use. We're not quite doing it by the rules of that taunt, but it's still basically the same idea. So go ahead.
Okay. So how do I click on the number or anything, or I just roll a
Okay,
20?
on your skills, you want to click on the green
Yeah.
number.
Okay.
33. So that's a very good deception roll, and I don't know what you said. You can say it again if you want, but you pissed both of those cookies off, and they're going to come charging at you.
I said, over here, cookie bitches.
Okay, and they come running at you. They move just about
Okay.
the same speed as a person, which is really fast for their tiny little legs.
Right.
And they don't quite get to you, or they're they have the summon minion drawback of not having both a move action and a regular action. They only have a regular action. So they weren't able to both move and attack unless they did it as a charge maneuver. And they didn't do that. So they're coming running at you, and they'll be here next time. It is up to you if you are now panicked enough, considering that you just watched 2 cops get killed and there are other 2 cops
Yeah.
already here dead. It's up to you if you want to pop out your chick.
I would say I'm pretty scared because they're killing. I mean, I'm a regular human. I have
Yep.
nothing.
You're worse than a
So
regular human in a fight. You're in a wheelchair.
yeah, I am. So they're gonna kill me if they get to me. So
Okay.
I'm pretty scared at this point. Yeah.
Okay. Then go ahead and describe how your
Hmm.
badass clone comes out.
I haven't thought about how she would actually come out. I guess I should have. Um. Okay, I guess I would say once I hit the level of being scared for my life,
Mm-hmm.
maybe a cloud of smoke appears next to me and swirls around for a moment like a little tornado,
Okay.
but it's quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then it goes away and she's standing there.
Okay, cool.
And then she looks just like me, she's dressed like me.
Did the tornado come out of you, or did it just swirl next to you?
It just swirled next to me.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, she looks just like me, but no wheelchair.
Okay. She will take actions on your turn. It's
Okay.
Crash Test Dummy's turn. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? He goes running over and kicks one of them that just killed the cop. I don't have his character sheet open, so let me do that. I did, but with all of the opening and getting stuck, he disappeared. When you see him run over and kick a cookie, you can tell because you guys, I mean, you've all heard of each other a little bit, but you've not seen each other in action. You two may have because you're both from the same neighborhood. But Crash Test Dummy has very little actual fight training.
Okay.
You can tell from the way he goes, runs over and kicks it. Come on, load the page. I can see you trying. There it is. Okay, well, it's a kick, but it's going to say punch because that's what I called it.
Okay. Oh no, go back.
How come you're not going to my... Come on, do stuff. Page unresponsive. Yeah, no shit.
Do you want me to see if I can open it on my side?
Wait, there. I think it's open now. I think.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
it did punch 9, 12.
Okay, so 12 is the difficulty to resist. 9 is his roll to attack. So whenever you make a roll to attack, which keep in mind, because you guys are heroes and they're minions, you do not have to make a roll to attack. He did, which completely works for him because he's not very good at fighting.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled a 9. I have the cookie cutter out. The cookie cutter's dodge rate is 3. So he needed to roll a 13 to hit. So he completely whiffs with his kick at the cookie cutter. Then it's you guys' turn. You guys have the same initiative. You can decide between the two of you who's going to, who's going first. I don't care. Is Black still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yep. You guys can decide.
I'm trying to remember
who's
her character's name.
She is Hannah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well,
and now there's two of her.
There's two of me now. Yeah.
Does the other one have a name? Like Anna? Hannah
Um,
backwards?
I was thinking about this earlier. She also just thinks her name is Hannah.
Okay.
She's just Hannah, but we call her Badass Twin.
Okay.
But yeah.
Well, yeah, you can go first because my character is just going to shoot again.
Okay.
Okay. So, Badass Twin is what I'm going to call her.
Okay.
Is going to. How close are the cookies at this point?
The two that are charging you they're practically there.
Okay. So, um, Badass Twin's going to step between Hannah and the cookies.
Okay.
That would be a move action, right? Which I don't.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And then she could still. Could she, like. I mean, I guess
Punch it.
kick them
Yep.
as they get there? Kick one?
What did she grab as her weapon?
Um, Oh yeah, I guess she'll do that too. So when she first appears, I guess she'll look for whatever is closest on the
Mhm.
ground, whatever is there.
She
It the qui-
sees a
Is
magazine
there a cookie
round.
piece?
She sees the casing of a bullet.
Okay, so she'll pick that up, I guess. Is there anything bigger?
There's a car?
Like inside? No, like bigger in size, not necessarily weight, like a piece of paper.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Uh-huh.
something that she can grip in
Yep.
her hand that would
Yeah,
still
there's a
stick
piece of
out.
paper. You know what? There's a chip
Okay.
bag. There's a chip bag. It went flying by like
Okay.
magic.
Perfect. Okay, so she picks up the chip bag.
Okay.
So she's gonna pick up the chip bag and step between Hannah and the cookies.
Okay.
And then Hannah at the same time is going to wheel backwards.
Okay.
So that she's getting as much out of range as possible from these cookies.
Okay.
Okay. And
Mhm.
then is there still like where the twin can kick or
Yep.
hit? I don't know if she could hit both. But like
She
just
can't hit
smack one
both.
of the cookies.
She can't hit both
Okay.
because she never took any power that would allow her to do that.
Okay. She's gonna just smack she's right-handed, so the cookie that's more on her right side, she's
Okay.
gonna smack
She
with the
gonna
chip bag.
it's only like 8 inches off the ground. So is she gonna kick it or is she gonna like punch it to
Um,
ground?
I guess she'll just kick it.
Okay.
That makes more. Yeah, she'll just kick it when it's close enough,
Okay.
like a football.
She needs a 13. So I think I made your attack chart.
Yeah. Well, you did random junk and throwing junk, so this would be random junk,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yep. You just click the big
And I
green
just
button.
click on. Okay. Did it work?
Yep. So
Yeah.
what it shows is that you rolled a 26, and if you hover over that, it'll tell you
Mhm.
what you actually rolled, an 18, and you get +8. That +8 will come
Okay.
from your fighting, and it'll come from your close
Mhm.
combat skill, and it'll come from
Okay.
your specific junk fighting skills. Or no, for you it's unarmed fighting.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
and then his resistance roll is going to be 27. That is because it's 15 plus the strength of the effect that you have, and your effect is a strength rating of 12.
Okay.
So Cookie Cutter is going to make a toughness roll, and he needs a 27. He gets +3. He rolled a
Oh, I got
21.
close.
You rolled pretty good. It's not enough.
Yeah.
And you just shatter it into a bunch of cookie dust.
Okay.
That was off of one of the two. So we'll just delete it. Okay. And then let's pull up. That's it for your turn, right? We will pull up Connor's page so that I could create his attack chart. Black's page. It's on there. What you talking about? It's called Heavy Pistol. You got Heavy Pistol and Punch on there.
Yeah, I clicked it and it didn't show up. I can try again. Maybe I
Yeah,
didn't
click
click it hard enough.
the big green button that says Heavy Pistol.
Oh, never mind. I was looking at the skills.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, my page is unresponsive. What did you roll? I can't tell.
He rolled a
upper-
14.
14.
Sorry.
You needed a 13. So you got him. Okay, and then also on there, it'll tell you what I need to resist it. Which
Is
looks
that
like
the
is 19.
conditions?
What?
Mhm.
No. It should be 19. Right?
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is.
4 plus
Yes.
15. Okay. Let me close your page. I don't need it open anymore. I have a lot of pages open. But it doesn't want to close. Page unresponsive. You're definitely going to do the recording for us next time. Oh, I think it's good now. I
Okay.
see the thing popped up. Oh, shit. It read my close and I just closed the cookie cutter.
Oh no.
Okay, cookie cutter. Let's try to open you back. I got to roll cookie cutter's resistance check against a 19. Hey, it opened pretty quick this time. Okay, toughness
Yay.
versus 19. 9. That doesn't cut it. You shoot that guy and he pops. Which one was it?
It was one of the ones by the living cop. It's not Exile. Oh, it's the one by the
There's no more on the living cop. She called both of them to her.
Oh.
And
Then I guess just
and the Hannah that is not in a wheelchair kicked the first one.
Mhm.
I guess then just any of the other cookie cutters.
Okay. We'll do this one. Page unresponsive. Awesome. There. Okay. And that's it. Now it's cookie cutter's turn. Right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, the one cop that's not dead. We'll have him go after cookie
Oh yeah.
cutter.
Yeah, you can do something.
Yeah, the last one's left him because of your 36-point taunt. Okay, so the one cookie cutter that's left is going to attack badass clone or whatever her name is. And so he is going to make his knife roll. And what is her parry rating? Because this is a close combat attack.
Harry is a 3.
Okay, so then he needs a 13. 10 plus your active defense.
Okay.
Page unresponsive. There it goes. So he rolled a 10.
10.
He did not hit. Not
Aw.
good enough. She easily, like swapping her foot to the side, escaped the
Oh my.
deadly knife of the cookie cutter. Okay, we have other cookie cutters sit up. I have 2 more cookie cutters on that guy. They're now going to charge at black. And then on this other guy, I have 3 left still. All my character sheets are in the way because my pop-out thing didn't work. So, okay, this is what I'm going to do. 2 of these the 2 cookie cutters on the left that aren't the one that's on the clone are going to go after Crash Test Dummy, and the 3 that are on the right are going to go after black. None of them make an attack this turn. They are positioning they go charging and they're screaming. and waving their knives. And then this one is
Okay.
on him on Crash Test. These two are on Crash Test Dummy. So they closed the distance in all 5 cases, well 6 cases, but that one was already there and made his attack. So that's what they do. And then the cop, I'm not going to pull up the cop's page because I have enough pages already. I'm just going to make the knife roll, but it's actually a gun and it's a little bit stronger, but it's very similar in stats anyway. He also rolled a 10. That's not going to be good enough. But I mean, he's panicked and bleeding all over the place, but he takes a shot and he misses.
Mhm.
Crack! And then it's Crash Test Dummy's turn. Okay, so the camera
Yeah.
focuses back on Crash Test Dummy as these two cookie cutters come charging at him. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. And kicks he kicks at one. Get away! And he hits.
Oh.
Okay, and his strength, the resistance value is 12. Why is it only 12? Oh, wait. It shouldn't be 12. It's 15 plus. He has something fucked up. Let me go in there and fix him real quick. He's got the there, 17. That's what it's supposed to be. 15 plus his strength value of 2. So he needs a 17 is what the cookie cutter needs to not be killed by being kicked by Crash Test Dummy. He makes his toughness roll. He needs a 17. He gets a
Oh
23.
shoot.
So Crash Test Dummy kicks at him. He grabs onto Crash Test Dummy's leg. I mean, as far as storytelling, as far as game mechanics go, there's no difference. But he's holding onto Crash Test Dummy's leg, and he's gonna stab him. And then that was Crash Test Dummy's turn. He's screaming and shaking his leg. Get off me! Okay. Who's I think is you guys' turns.
Okay. How far apart are we in distance? All these like different fights.
Not that far. Like 20, 30 feet. You're like
Okay.
the distance of the different cop cars that were pulled up to make the barricade around the bank. Oh, by the way, some people have been
Okay.
running screaming out of the bank.
Okay.
One goes running out. It's the baker! Run!
Oh goodness. Okay. I think Hannah's going to start wheeling more towards like Crash Test Dummy a little bit
Okay.
and yell at those cookies.
Okay.
Like, leave them alone, cookies.
Okay. Is she gonna actually do her
Yeah, she'll
whatever?
try to do that thing again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can go and wait. Go back in there.
Do you have
It
me to do
is
the
in
deception roll?
here. Okay. So if you guys haven't noticed, in my text channels in the Discord chat, we have an actions channel and a maneuvers channel. So inside the actions channel is a list of all of the actions that are actually, part of the game as far as that chapter is concerned. These are the different things that you can do on your turn. And one of them
Okay.
should be whatever your taunting thing is. I don't look like it though. Command, crawl, defend, delay, disarm, drop, escape, grab, move, ready, recover, smash, stand, trip. Okay, so it's actually part instead of it. The advantage thing is in there. Yeah, we'll look that shit up later. Just make it another deception roll.
Okay. Hannah.
31. So, yeah.
And she's not wheeling like super fast
Uh-huh.
because she wants to give badass bitch time. I mean badass twin time to
Mhm.
be able to like defend her again or whatnot. But she did turn in that direction and it's going at a
Okay.
whatever
So
pace
the
to just
one
try and
that
get
is
their
not
attention.
holding on to Crash Test Dummy's leg starts coming after you.
Okay.
I mean, at least he will on his turn.
Okay.
Um,
Right. And
and
then
then, yeah.
badass twin is going to kick the other cookie.
Okay. Difficulty of 13. You got a 20.
20.
So we have a 27 difficulty, and I make my toughness check. That's not enough, and you explode that cookie.
Okay.
And just as
As
it
far as
dies, it screams,
actions,
"No!" What?
as far as the actions and the movement, do you have to move first?
No, you just can't break your move up. You can't do half your move and
So
then
it's
your
okay
action and then
for
half your move.
Okay, so the twin can kick this cookie and then start
Moving this way towards
running
you?
to put
Yes.
herself between. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. She's gonna try and put
Absolutely.
herself between
Okay.
Hannah and the next cookie. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
And then we move over to Black, who has 3 cookie cutters right
Mm.
at him, brandishing these sharp razor knives.
I hope he can
Uh,
defend himself.
uh, Black is gonna want to like move back a bit,
Okay.
create some space, and then after he moves, he's gonna fire
Okay.
at one of them.
Okay.
If I use the heavy pistol to attack, is that where I put 2 for the laser sight?
Here, I'll put it for you. Oh no, they put it into the yellow
Okay.
box. With the
Yeah,
yellow
that's what
box under
I
mod,
was asking.
just stick
Yeah.
it in there because it's for practically every situation. So if for any reason it's not on, you'll have to take it off.
Okay.
And then make sure that since that's on there, it should have changed the black number. Make sure that the black number plus the rank together aren't higher than 20.
Attack is 4 and crit is, and then wait. The black attack is 14 and the black DC is 19.
Okay, so we want the black crit is 14. The black attack is 14, and then next to it is the rank, and that's 4.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 18. That's legal. Yep, it just can't be higher than 20. Okay. So you rolled a 15. You needed a 13. Okay, and you have, and then they need a 19 on their toughness roll, or he does. It's just one of them. And he gets a 10. So you explode one of them. Okay, and then it's the cookie's turn. Okay. So we'll start with the one cookie who is fighting Crash Test Dummy. He's going to stab Crash Test Dummy in the leg. Laughing. I got you! And I'm pretty sure that that hits Crash Test. Crash Test Dummy has a parry value of 5, so he needed a 15, and he got a 21. So Crash Test Dummy needs an 18 on his toughness check. And he has no
Ooh.
problem. And then this one comes and
I
attacks.
didn't think about that. I should have.
This cookie cutter attacks at Lynn's twin, at Hannah's twin. which it was low, whatever your parry rating was. So he hits.
Yeah, my parry's like a 3, I think.
Okay, so it finally
Yeah,
hits
3.
you. Now, it has
Okay.
a strength rating of 3. You have impervious toughness of what?
Yes.
Of what rank?
12.
12.
One,
So
12.
any physical attack, any attack that is being resisted by toughness up to a strength of 6 is completely ignored by you. These knives can't hurt you.
Happy.
Not only that, but now he has to make a toughness check against his own strength 3.
Oh, yeah, because I also have, what did we add?
Reflect.
Stone wall.
Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. I did crash test dummy. We need to do cookie cutter. Okay, so he hits you and he hits you with the knife and then his hand shakes and he looks up at you with this surprised look and he just crumbles into cookie pieces.
Yeah.
Completely surprised and confused.
Badass twin, badass.
Okay, and then the other two, since you separated from them, they're going to do a charge move. So I need to look up charge. Charge. You
So we only
rush
have
forward
2
to
left,
attack.
right?
There's also one on crash test dummy.
Oh, that's right, on his leg. Okay.
You rush forward to attack. Your move speed rank in a you move your speed rank in a mode of movement available to you in a relatively straight line towards your enemy. At the end of your movement, you perform a close attack against your opponent with a -2 circumstance penalty. You can combine a charge action with a move action, allowing you to move twice. Well, they can't because they don't have a move action. So the standard action, that's what it's called, not normal. So you get a move action and a standard action. So they're doing a charge, both of them. So they both are going to make their attacks with a -2 circumstance penalty on black. So I'm not going to give them -2. So we'll have to do it manually. What's your parry rating? Black.
Black's parry rating is 10.
Okay. So I need to roll a 20, but I'm getting a penalty of 2, so I actually need to roll a 22. This guy rolls a 9. This guy rolls a 23.
Oh.
Okay, so one of them, he goes flying it, and he actually makes a decent-sized jump and goes flying at you chest height. And you're like, whoa! And you dodge to the side. And then the other one goes flying at you and actually strikes at you with the knife. And I don't know. We'll see how much damage you take, if any, where it actually lands. So now you need to make a toughness check versus his DC of 18. That is because it's 15 plus his strength, which is actually his strength plus knives add 1 on their own. So it's 15 plus 2 plus 1.
Oh, toughness check, right?
Toughness, yes.
Just
the big green button, yeah. And you roll a 9, and you needed an 18. So we take a look at that. If you roll between 13 and 18, then it is, or 14, 15, 16, 17, 8, no, 13 and 18 is a 1. Okay, so from 13 minus is 2. So this is a 2-point, you fail by 2 degrees. So then we can go, because we don't automatically know this shit yet. And we look in our GM screen. And there's a, that's 4 boxes up from the bottom is the damage resistance check. If you fail by 2 degrees, the target is dazed until the end of their next turn. and has a -1 circumstance penalty to further checks against damage. So on your character sheet, by your defenses, there's a hits counter on the bottom of that box. Put a 1 in there, and that will automatically give you a -1 on all your resistance checks.
Okay. I don't have to do anything as long as it's there. When I do a check,
Yep.
it'll put it in.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And you are dazed, which is the situation that these summoned creatures are. You don't get a move action next turn. You only have a standard action. You can use your standard action to move, but you don't have a move action. You only have a standard action. That's basically the situation that these cookie cutters are all the time. They don't quite move and react as quickly as normal people. They don't have a full set of actions. Okay. And then the cop's turn. We just make a knife roll for him. I don't want to pull up the other chart. He rolls a 15, which probably hits. He probably needed a. Well, he did need. I'm looking at it. He needed a 13, and he probably had like the same attack chance to hit with a knife. Okay, so it is an 18. So we make the toughness roll against an 18. I think it's 9. No, it's a light. Okay. Did it say that minions go away if they take any damage, or is it when they take damage from a hero? Non-minions can. Okay. If a minion fails a resistance check, the minion suffers the worst degree of the effect. Okay, even if another minion causes it. So that cop shoots and kills that cookie. Which cookie? That'll be one. That'll be one of the ones fighting black. Okay, and then it's Crash Test Dummy's turn. Get off of me! I don't know what he's gonna do. He's gonna reach down and try and just crumble it in his hands. We're still gonna make that a normal punch attack though. 26, that hits.
He did good.
And then he's gonna need to make a toughness check versus 17. And he fails. So yeah, he get off of me, and he grabs it and just kind of crumbles it in his hands. And that one's dead. There is one left, and it's fighting black. We'll even say it's the one that already stabbed black, because it's like he's like the nemesis now, because he was the only cookie of all of them that mattered. Except for killing cops. They did a good job at killing cops.
They did do that, yeah.
Okay, so it's you guys' turn next.
I mean, if Black wants to go first and try and get it off of him.
Yeah, Black will shoot
Okay.
him.
Okay, good enough. And we'll make his toughness check. Oh, shit. Given the fact that he's right in your face and already stabbed you, you take your shot and it barely wings him.
Wait, but didn't I roll a 16? Or how does that work?
You rolled a 19. And then he had to make a toughness check and beat your 19, which he did. He rolled a 20.
No, I'm asking about the improved critical. Because it said it's
Oh,
at 16,
you're right. Okay,
so
yeah. What did you roll?
Is the first one a 16? Or
It says that you rolled a
oh.
rolling d20.
Which one?
How'd you get a set of 19 if you rolled a 16 and added 14?
I just pushed the button, and the only thing I've changed is I added 2.
16 plus 14 should read as 30, not 19. Something's wrong. Let me open
He
your
does
character
have
sheet and
whatever
take a
he
look
had
at
to
it.
put in for being hurt. But what does the him being
That
hurt
doesn't
or whatever do?
that matters on the defense roll.
Oh,
It doesn't
okay.
do anything to the attack roll. Let me pull up Black's character sheet and take a look at it. Go on, load. I already have 2 pages open. You're asking too much of me. Come on. This is dumb. Hurry up. Hurry up. Just do it. I can almost read what it says. Page unresponsive. No shit. Looks like it says 16 in black. Oh, 14? 14 in black. Nope, 16. I can't read it. Come on, just open the damn thing. Page unresponsive. Why are you asking me to do stuff? Why you want me to do things? Come on. Just open the damn thing. There you go. Okay. 14 plus 2. 16. So you should be adding 16. All right, let me look and see what it said you actually says you rolled 16 plus 14. That's weird. Take that off. Okay. Now what do you do? Yep, you had it at 12, so now it's 12. 16 plus 12 should be 28, not 29. So where's that 29 coming from? 17 plus... Okay. 17 plus 12 on the bottom is 29. So this one then, 5 plus 14 is 19. What's the 16 plus 14 then? I don't know what the fuck that is. You rolled a 5. 5 plus 14. Let me put that 2 back. I don't know what that top business is, but the bottom of the business in the parentheses is what the die was.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that 16 plus 14 is because it's not even, nothing says 30, so I don't know what the fuck that is. But the bottom numbers, 5 plus 14, that's what you rolled. Okay, so yeah, you took your shot and it grazed him, and then he actually didn't get hurt. So, wow. Nemesis cookie. Okay, and it's
He's Garo. He's transforming the closer he becomes to death.
uh-huh. And
From Sight One Punch Man.
yeah, it's one of you. Uh-huh. It's the twins. Go. He's taking shots at the cookie and backing up. Lynn? Did we lose Lynn?
Wait, hold on. Oh,
Oh no.
okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, now I can.
Okay. Okay, what happened?
He's taking shots at the cookie and missing. I mean,
Oh, that's right.
he
Okay, okay,
grazed
okay.
it, but it didn't get hurt, and now it just looks mad. Its eyes change from green to red.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Is Badass Twin close enough to just go over there and like grab it off and throw it onto the ground?
Yep. Yep, since she gets
Okay.
both a move action and an attack action. Yeah, no problem.
Okay, that's what she's gonna do. And then
Okay.
can we just do we count that as like throwing junk or something?
Why, what are you doing?
Or it's just would it just be a random hit? Like if she just like
Yeah.
grabs it off of him and slams it onto the ground.
Yeah, it's yeah, just do it as a normal hit.
Okay. Oh God.
You missed. You needed a 13 and you got a 10. I'm gonna kill you too.
Just like
Okay, it's Wheel's turn. It's Hannah's turn.
oh. I don't think Hannah's gonna do anything.
Okay.
Because she definitely doesn't want to be stabbed by a cookie cutter.
Okay.
The only one left is the one on Black, right?
All right. It's the cookie cutter's turn.
Yeah.
Okay. He's still going after Black.
He's a tough cookie.
He's a tough cookie. What's Black's he missed. It's 10 plus something. As long as you have 1 in parry. And then
he has a high parry.
and
Parry or
yeah, it's parry. But as long as you have anything, he missed because he rolled a 10. And his difficulty is 10 plus your parry. So
oh, okay.
and then the cop takes his shot. The cop hits him. Crack. And the bullet barely grazed him, and he didn't get hurt. He's
Oh
a
my
tough
God,
cookie.
this is a tough cookie. Good Lord.
And then he looks back at the cop and says, "And you're next." Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! The cop is reloading his gun. And I guess it's Crash Test Dummy's turn. And he comes,
Okay.
Crash Test Dummy comes running across and dive tackles at the cookie. He gets -2 to attack with his charge. So he actually rolled a 10. That's not enough. The cookie sees him coming and jumps clear over him. Like the cookie jumps up in the air and he goes sliding underneath him and he lands back on the ground. The cookie does. And
Oh my gosh.
and then it's you guys' turn.
I guess Black will take another shot.
Okay. And Blatt takes another shot. 31. You got him this time. He still needs. Maybe he'll pass that toughness check. That's Crash Test Dummy. He has a much better chance of passing that check. Yeah. No, not enough. And you shoot him, and he splatters. And you guys take a quick second to breathe, and then you notice the people screaming inside the bank. And as you turn and take your glance at the bank, you see that a pink and white van drove through the side of the wall into the bank. There's a van inside the lobby of the bank.
What do we already know about the baker?
Nothing. You've never heard of the baker.
We know nothing.
No.
Okay.
Okay, what do you do? The bank is getting robbed. People are screaming. If it's anything like out here, there's probably bodies inside. You could also try and save these cops. Maybe they're not dead. You got decisions to make. I mean, a couple. The two that were already dead, they're dead. But the other two, it's only been like 30 seconds.
Just I'm not sure of how it will work, but are cops trained in what do you call that medical thing where you
First
respond
aid?
first? First response? First aid.
Yeah, yeah. I guess your
Oh,
surviving cop goes and runs over to one of them. Oh shit! Hang in
yeah.
there! Hang in there! In fact, I don't know. I'll just make a fucking knife roll off of cookie cutter, and if it's good, then maybe he'll save that guy.
I have a treat.
No, it's not
I
good.
have treatment sick.
Yeah, if you want to try and save one. Also, there's a bank robbery going on.
Well,
Yeah,
Black's
I
gonna run
know.
inside.
I mean, you can have the buff clone go run
Yeah,
inside,
I guess I'll just.
and and Hannah can try and
Yeah.
help the cops.
Oh, wait. Before Black goes inside, can he call the crash dummy to tell him to block the exit, the other car from leaving with his car,
Yeah.
like to drive it behind it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's gonna tell
Yeah.
him that too.
Role play it. Yell at him. Tell him what you want to. Tell him what you want to do, and make a
Crash.
persuasion check with it.
What's your? Oh, okay. Persuasion. Crash. Block off that exit with your
Oh,
crash
great idea! Yeah, I got
mobile.
it. I do cars, and he goes and he
Your
climbs in the
crest.
car.
Your crest mobile.
Okay.
Okay. Hannah's gonna tell her twin, go inside with Black. I'll be right there.
Okay.
And then she's gonna go to the other cop that could possibly still be alive.
Okay. Do you plop out of the wheelchair so you can help him, or are you gonna try and do it from the wheelchair?
I guess so.
Okay. Go
I
ahead
mean,
and. Well, next turn we'll do it. Okay, so you guys go running in the bank or what?
yeah. So then Badass Twin will run inside with Black.
Okay. So first we will move you here. Okay. So you go running into the bank lobby, and there are more cookie cutters. They seem to have taken people hostage. Like these guys are like sitting or kneeling up against the wall, and the cookie cutters are like flashing knives in front of them, and just holding them, like holding them prisoner. Over by the bank tellers I have a better picture for you.
He looks like Jack Black.
A little bit. There's a better picture. I'll just move it over there. And I need to move my character sheets out of the way so that anybody watching can actually see. Come on, move. Okay, so what you see is a dwarf. He is about 4.5 feet tall, a little bit stocky, with a cotton candy looking hair and beard. And he's at the tellers and having them fill his bag with money. Okay, now let me move you back to the lobby. As you guys come in here, you notice the van that drove through the wall. Also, and you notice that the cookie cutters have taken some people hostage. And you also see scattered throughout the room. Well, I mean, there are some other bodies like the bank guard. He's dead, and you see scattered across the floor and the room are round chocolate chip cookies embedded in the floor
Yes.
and the wall, like they were shot from a cannon.
Hmm.
Oh,
Okay.
Are they embedded where I can't pull it out?
No, you can pull it out. Yeah, she just grabs it
Okay.
and her fingers just rip a new hole in the wall and make it bigger and just pull the cookie out.
That's what I figured.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Okay. So, we'll just keep the same initiative order going. Oh, I need a roll for him though. I guess I need his character sheet out. The baker. Now I have 3 character sheets out that I wanted to have it pop-ups, but pop-ups aren't working. Okay. And I need to do his initiative. It was what? Agility? Right. I think it was agility.
yes, I think so.
Page unresponsive. Awesome. Come on, computer. Stop being dumb. Page unresponsive. You fucking suck. Page unresponsive. I do not want to close the page and reload it and lose all my character sheets I have open.
No.
Just fucking do it. Yay. Agility 3. Okay. Now let's roll his initiative. Initiative 9. What did you guys have?
8.
Okay. And what did the cookie cutters have?
We both tied for.
Or should I
Oh, I
just
don't
roll for them
remember that
again?
one.
And crash test dummy.
Oh, hold on, I found
Let's
it.
just all roll
Cookie
initiative again.
cutters had 4.
Cookie cutters had 4. Crash test dummy had like
Okay.
12. Right?
Crash Test Dummy had 12, yeah.
Okay.
And then us two
So
had 8.
the new order is crash test dummy, the baker, you guys, and then cookie cutters.
Okay.
Okay. Well, crash test is outside, so it's the baker. He turns and he sees you guys coming in, and he sees you guys and he points and he says, "Stop them!" And and the cookie cutters all turn and look at you, and then he also opens up a pouch on that he's got a whole bunch of like pockets and pouches on his stuff, but he opens up a pouch on his apron, and let's see, which one of you went running through the door first?
I think black.
Okay. And he fires a cookie bullet at Black. So he opens up the pouch on his
Oh
apron,
gosh.
and a chocolate chip cookie shoots out of it at bullet speed. It just goes flying through the air. and you see it coming for a split second, and you try to dodge with your dodge of what's your dodge?
9.
9.
Wait, I
So
have uncanny dodge. Does that take
that
effect here?
what does uncanny dodge do?
I'm looking at for it right now. I didn't put it in. Any dodge? Oh, it's taking forever. H141. Uncanny dodge. You are especially attuned to danger. You are not vulnerable when surprised or otherwise caught off guard. You are still made vulnerable by effects that limit your mobility.
Yep, you're not surprised.
So it just doesn't surprise me.
That's what I thought it did. Okay. Yeah, you're not surprised. Don't worry about it. Okay, so he hits you, and then you need to make a. The strength of the attack is an 8, and it adds to the 15. So you need to make a toughness resistance check of 23.
Would the bulletproof vest be added come into this in any way?
Sure. Yes.
Because it's
I think
ballistic.
so. I think this counts as ballistic.
Okay, so how would I add that to the?
Put it in the yellow box, or don't bother
okay,
with
yellow.
it and just do it manually, whichever.
Okay, well we'll do it manually then.
Okay. So you rolled. You got a 2, and then you add 4. I think. What's your toughness?
Right.
1.
Yeah,
it says 1 plus 1.
I guess it's 1.
Okay, so well, even if for some reason you had like plus 20 toughness, you still would have failed. Well, plus 20 wouldn't have been good enough anyway. But if you roll a 1, you fail no matter what. So now the bad news is, how many degrees of failure do you have?
Oh no.
I
A
had 1
lot.
hit. Oh, degree of failure.
Okay, so every 5
3, right?
degrees that you failed it by is another degree. So you didn't reach 23, you didn't reach an 18, you didn't reach a 13. So you're at 3 degrees of failure. That's as bad as you can. Actually, well, we're not doing it yet. But if you take 4 degrees of failure, you are in a dying condition when we because we're playing in a more realistic mode, but we're not doing that yet. You know what? Yeah, we're supposed to be doing it. We're going to do it. So if you take 4 degrees of failure, then you're in a dying condition where you're incapacitated, unconscious, and you're going to die if nobody saves you during the scene. However, you have a natural transformation that gives you natural healing. So in your unconscious state on your next turn, I think that's going to happen. Anyway,
okay, so he's unconscious.
You guys go running into the bank, and he shoots a cookie out of his pocket, and it practically kills Black. Black takes it to the chest. It shattered right through his bulletproof vest, and he just crashes into the wall and slumps to the ground, unconscious, bleeding, and not looking very good at all. And then it's well, we'll do the twin, and then we'll do Black.
Okay. Hannah and Black have fought together in the past, right?
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, I would say so. Same area.
So, do we know enough to realize that he's going to change and be okay?
That's up to him, because he kind of like does superhero work without doing it. So that's up to him.
I think he would have told her that he's got like a dead switch. So like the main thing is if something's going on, try to get people away as fast as possible because it'll go bad pretty quickly. Like he didn't want to tell her specifics.
Okay.
But
So the
yeah, he would
answer
have
Like
is
told her
she
just
get
doesn't
get
know
people
everybody out.
away.
specifics. Hannah was told that he thinks if he gets hurt, he'll be okay, and for her to not worry about him. However, Hannah was told that, not dumbass clone twin.
Right.
So it's up
Right.
to you, if she knows anything, and even if she didn't, how she would react. She might not even give a second
I
thought
think
to going back for him. I have no idea. That's up to you.
yeah. I don't think so because the clone's whole job is to just protect Hannah. So right now this guy's a threat. So
He sure is. Yep.
I think badass twin is going to pick up that cookie.
Just one from
Can
the
you do
wall
that?
or
Or
the
a
one that
cookie off
killed
the
him?
floor,
Okay.
which whatever's
Okay.
nearest,
Mm-hmm.
and throw it at the baker.
Okay. You just pick up a cookie and a chunk of floor and throw it at the
Yeah.
baker. Go for it. He has a dodge rating of
Yeah.
6, so you need a 16. You got a
That's what I
16.
got.
And then the baker makes a toughness
Yeah.
check.
Oh,
He needs a 27 and he rolled a 25, so he takes 1 hit. If you fail, but you don't take a second degree, all you get is a hit, which means that your future damage resistance rolls will be at -1. And that accumulates every time you get hit. So next time it'll be a little easier to
Okay.
hurt him. Ow!
Okay. And then I'm gonna also start walking because I'm not charging, right? Because that would be a double
Okay.
movement thing. But I'm gonna also start walking closer to him.
Okay. And okay, and then it's the cookies' turns? No, then it's Black's turn. Okay, so Black, you can, if you want to take a turn to lay there and then start transforming in your next 6 seconds, that's up to you. Or if it's instantaneous, it could be now.
Oh, Hannah's healing or
Yeah,
trying to fix a
okay,
cop
yeah.
outside.
Yeah, have Hannah make her her treatment roll.
I forgot that before.
let me see. I'm
Okay.
curious how
We'll
Morph works
say,
because
for the
I can't
sake
remember.
of being awesome, that she stops the. Well, I mean, she's working on it. It's going to take a few minutes. It's not a 6-second process, but she will,
Right.
over the next few rounds, stop the bleeding and save this guy's life. He may have problems forever, but he shouldn't die. I mean, he might still die, but he's not going to
Okay.
die immediately right now. He still needs
Right.
an ambulance.
Okay.
Anyway, he's not going to bleed out in the
Right.
next 6
Right.
seconds. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so what's Black?
Yeah, I
What-
guess he'll. I guess it's gonna be an instant action,
Okay.
or I can't.
Yeah.
I don't see it. I'm on Morph on page 170.
What are you looking up?
Oh, I was looking to see if it had to be like an instant action or if it had to be a turn for Morph on 170 and 171.
What does it say?
I don't see it. I don't see where it says that your Morph
It's in
rank
the- in
determines
the
what
box.
you can do. You can assume.
It's in the box above the text.
Oh, action free.
Okay. Yep. So you can do it right now if you want. I mean, you don't get an action anyway, so.
Yeah, he'll just.
But. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, he's gonna transform then.
Okay. So go ahead and describe that. Keep in mind that you are unconscious.
It's very loud.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very loud. Like his body's limp, but all of a sudden you hear like cracking and crinkling. Like as his skin changes, it sounds like foil, and then you can hear like all the bones breaking and well, not breaking, but shifting, like meat kind of tearing, and then it's like humming sound around it.
Okay.
Oh.
He is still unconscious in this form, but this form has some natural regeneration, so it is like when he goes unconscious, it, you know, it he's this it's also kind of his more natural form, even if he is not aware of that. So anyway, there's this lizard man monster laying there unconscious where he was and bleeding all over the place. Still wearing the remnants of Black's clothes. Okay,
Okay.
what is his regeneration rate?
His regeneration is 5. No, 8. No, 5. It's level
Okay.
5 with 5 persistent.
Okay. What does did you write down what that meant? Or should
Yeah.
we look it up?
Persistent is you can regenerate incurable damage conditions.
Mm-hmm. What does no, I meant what that rating of 8 translates to.
No, it's not 8, it's 4. It's just that I put that was the cost in total.
Okay. So he has a rating
yeah, it's
of
4.
rank of 4. Okay. I think you might still be out for the whole rest of the fight. Because there's a lot of the fight left, and for dramatic purpose, I'm going to give you a hero point and allow you to spend that hero point to wake up.
Yes. That sounds good.
And
Yep.
I don't we're not worried about hero points other than the fact that I'm doing that right now for dramatic purpose. For dramatic effect. So we're still gonna fuck you up. Let me go look through the whatever they're called. The status effects and find something that we're gonna give you for the rest of the situation. Fucked up isn't one of them, so I have to look through and find one. All fucked up. Okay, let's see. Hero points and extra effort are all in my GM screen if you guys want to look them up, but I haven't completely learned it yet, so we're not going to worry about it. Compelled, defenseless. Debilitated was debilitated. The character has one or more abilities lowered beyond. No, that's not. Defenseless, I think that's too much.
Wouldn't compelled work? Or
Impaired?
would compel work?
No. Compel is like having your mind taken.
Oh, okay. Because I was just thinking like he's
Impaired, you
angry
have
now, so
-2 circumstance penalty. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do something to the fact that your heart was just exploded and is not put back together all the way. An impaled character is at a -2 circumstance penalty on all checks. If the impairment applies to specific checks, they are at a. We're going to give you impaired for the rest of this entire scene. We're also going to give you that second point, that second hit. So raise your hits to 2, and then like somewhere in that box, there's a place to select status effects or whatever they're called in this game, and just click impaired so that we remember it. But you have -2 to everything you do.
that is. Oh, conditions?
Yeah, conditions. Somewhere in there is impaired.
Okay.
You just tick it off or something like that.
The staggered, incapacitated, fatigued, exhausted, compelled, debilitated, immobile.
Impaired is what you want.
Impaired.
Conditions.
Got it.
Okay, cool. You're impaired. You get -2 to everything. We're just gonna have to do it manually every time. We don't want to go fill in all the yellow boxes. So just every roll that you make is -2. Okay. And you spend this turn transforming and using your regeneration to wake up and just be impaired instead of dying.
Yes, that's a fair trade.
Yeah. And Cookie Cutter's turns. All 4 of the Cookie Cutters jump off of the people that they are intimidating go running towards the clone, the buff ass clone.
Okay.
They don't make an attack yet though. Well, yeah, I think they're all going to make a charge attack. I mean, this is the inside of it's a lobby that they're not that far, so they're going to make that charge attack thing where they get like -2 to attack. Is that what it was? I have to start remembering all these
But
things
they
better.
can't hurt. They can't hurt
Yeah, they can't hurt her though.
the twin.
They don't know that. But they get
Right,
-2
yeah,
to
I'm just-
attack, and they can't hurt her. So I guess we can just maybe one of them hits her, but although any of them that hit
She
her
doesn't care.
actually, yeah, but they probably explode.
Oh, that's true. So we do have to
Okay.
play it out. I
So I
forgot
need to
about
make
that.
4 knife attack rolls. What's her dodge?
3.
Okay, so we want a 13. That's a 4. That's a 19. That's a 20. And that's a 23. So all 3 of those probably just died. And so they need 18s. That one died. That one died. That one died. All 3 of them go charging at her. Well, all 4 of them. One of them she sidesteps. The other 3 hit her, and the impact of them attacking like breaks their arm, and then one of them breaks his arm off, and he looks down, and then he just crumbles. He looks at his stump, and then he crumbles into cookie pieces, and the other ones just explode in similar ways. So 3 of them are dead, and the one that's left is fighting you. All of these stupid character sheets are in my way, and they're not supposed to be. People watching this video can't see all my innocent bystander pictures because I got stupid character sheets in the way. They were supposed to be pop-outs. There, they can see. See, there's a dude down here and a chick up there. I made all of these AI images, and I can't use them because stupid character sheets are in the way. Okay. Well, most of those cookie cutters were useless. What's next?
I think it's.
Crash
Are
Test
the
Dummies
civilians
not there yet.
included? Like, did they run out?
What? Oh,
The
yeah.
baker.
Okay. These 4 people, they go running off screaming as soon as the things climbed off of them. Ah!
Oh, good, okay.
Cookies! Cookies are trying to kill us! Cookies are robbing the bank! Okay. And so the baker holds open the pocket on his apron and says to the buff ass clone, "You're next!" And then a cookie goes flying out of his pocket.
Okay.
I gotta find his character sheet. Cookie Cutter's in the way. I think I'm just gonna remove Cookie Cutter page. That was the last one there anyway. Okay, Crash Test Dummies page. I could practically remove him, but he'll be back in a minute. Okay, and what is your defense class? 10 plus your dodge rating.
My dodge is 3.
So I need a 13. I got a 20. Okay. This blow has a strength of 10, which supersedes your impervious toughness. This is a strong enough shot that you feel it. So now you have to make a toughness resistance check, and you need a 23.
Okay, how do I do that?
It's the big green toughness button in your defenses box.
Oh, toughness. Okay.
You passed.
25.
You felt it. It wasn't damaging, but it pinged you. Like, ow! It didn't feel like a tickle.
Okay.
And then, who's next? You guys are next? Yeah, you guys are next.
Okay.
The bank
I
tellers, now
pick
that
up
you have
the cookie?
now that you guys have the baker's attention, the bank tellers are running away.
Uh-huh. Okay, good. Can I pick up the last cookie cutter and throw it at the baker?
It's a grab attack. Yes. So if you go look in my actions, there's a grab.
Okay. Would I count that as throwing? Throwing junk?
Well, the throwing is, it's the grab itself is a standard action, so you'll be throwing them next time. You attempt to grab a target, make an attack
Oh, I
check
would
against the
just
target.
grab
If
them then.
successful, the target makes a resistance check against your strength. Use the better of strength or dodge. If you win with 1 degree of success, the target is restrained. 2 or more degrees leave your opponent bound. You can attempt to improve an existing. You know what? I will allow you to make both the attack check and the throw check. If the throw check, if you pass the attack check, because instead of doing a grab action, I'll let you do both because of the fact that she is aware the knife can't hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a moving object.
Okay.
It's not a piece of dangerous enemy.
Right.
So if you pass that attack check, then I'll let you throw it.
But I can still hit the baker with it the same as I would as like throwing the cookie.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I do that. What do I do?
Make an attack check. Just the unarmed junk
Attack
junk or whatever.
Oh. Okay.
Attack with junk. Yeah, random junk. Yep. Okay, well you hit with
the I did it twice.
Yeah, the first one's good.
Okay.
And then so you grabbed him, picked him up, and then
Mm-hmm.
now make your throw junk roll at the baker. The baker has a defense class of 16. So you hit him.
Okay, I got 22.
Okay, and then he makes a toughness check versus 27. 27.
Oh no.
Okay, so you grabbed it and threw it at him. He tried to dodge. You hit him in the head, and he just takes a little blow and looks back at you. Ow! You'll pay for that.
And that counts with his like thing from when I hit him before, right? It already took that into account.
Yes, because I clicked the green button.
Okay.
His toughness is 8,
Okay.
so he should have rolled. Well, it has it on there. So his toughness 8. If I change the hits to 0, then it'll say he has toughness 9. Yep.
Okay.
It directly affects the toughness rating.
Okay. Just making sure.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, he exactly didn't get hurt. Okay, and then after you guys is whose turn? The cookie? The last
after
cookie?
her, I think.
Oh yeah, it's you. Yep.
Yeah.
And it's the lizard.
So he's pissed. So he's gonna charge and try to take a bite out of him.
Okay. So you get -2 to attack on your charge. You needed a 15. 15. So you got him. Okay, with a 29. He makes a toughness check against 29. Gets a 21. That is a 2nd degree. So he does take a hit, and then he gets dazed.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and describe your attack.
He rushes forwards and he lunges and he chomps down on his shoulder.
Okay.
And he's just trying to like go in as deep in as yeah.
Ah! He screams. Get off! Okay. And then it's the baker's turn. Okay. As it starts becoming the baker's turn, you guys hear screeching tires outside. And then it's the baker's turn. He doesn't really have a melee attack. So he closes his eyes and focuses and screams, "Help!" And guys start jumping out of all of his pockets. So let me. Oh, it's down there. Move these character sheets aside. So these
No,
are
don't you want that?
about the same size as the
No.
cookie cutters, but they're not flat. They're kind of rounded, much more massy little. Let me go to my GM page. No, that's a map layer. GM layer. And 8 of these guys go jumping out of his pockets. Come on, stupid computer. What are you doing? Just fucking do it. There you go. Layer, token layer. Okay, so I have a little picture I could show you that shows it a little bit more up close. It's not a jump, I just pick. Did you pop
Cookie
up
Monster.
already?
He's got reincarnated with Karma.
Okay, summon cookie monsters. They're about 8 inches tall, blue food coloring, made of chocolate chip cookie. And they come jumping out of his
Okay, so
pockets.
they're
Now,
about
keep in mind that these things would not have fit in his pockets without making big ass clumps all over the place. So it's like they're appearing out of nowhere. Who knows what he actually has in his pockets? But these 8 things were not in his pockets. Anyway, they come jumping out of him. So now the lizard is, in the face of the baker and also surrounded by these 8 guys. I'm going to remove Crash Test Dummies page for now. So I need to get out the Cookie Monster page. Summon Cookie Monsters are about the same power level as a cop.
Which is about similar as the cookie cutters, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If I remember right. Yep, 45. Uh-huh. Okay. They go on his turn next time. So, because they're his actual summon thing. So.
Okay.
Next. Okay. Crash Test Dummy's car crashes into the back of the van through the hole in the bank. Instead of blocking it like was suggested, he crashed it.
Was that the screeching tires we heard?
That was the screeching tires, yeah.
Okay.
So the van lurches another 3 feet or so into the bank and was just crashed from behind with the junk car of Crash Test Dummy. Okay, and who's next? The clone girl's next.
Okay. Has it been enough where she's crossed enough distance to get up to the baker and just hit him?
Yep.
Okay, so that's what she's gonna do, and she's hoping to also kind of draw the attention of the little things because she's assuming they probably can't hurt her.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if she's right or not, but that's what she's gonna think. So she's going to. I don't. Does she have like a? Yeah. I guess she's gonna try and get their attention like by yelling as she walks up and as she's walking up too.
Okay.
Like I don't know. Look at me, cookies or something. She's not that.
Okay.
But anyway, she's gonna walk up and then hit the the baker.
Okay. You hit him with the cookie? The cookie in
No,
the
she
floor
has
that you
a
picked up?
chip bag.
Oh, okay. You got the
She
chip
has
bag.
a chip bag too, so
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, you hit him with the chip bag.
Yeah.
Go for it. He has a defense
Oh,
class
did it
of
go twice
15.
again?
What?
Sorry. I don't know why I keep saying it twice. I guess the first one was 26.
Yeah, you needed 15, so you hit. Okay.
Okay.
So toughness, we need a 27.
Yes.
Okay, so he failed by 3? Yeah, if you fail by more than 10,
Was
it's
it
3.
16?
Mm-hmm. So
Mm-hmm.
that is a 3rd degree, and he is knocked unconscious.
Yes.
Does going unconscious get rid of your summon?
I don't know.
I don't know. Let me go look up summon. It might.
I would imagine it does.
You know what? You hit him hard. Like you for this effect, the way you just hit him and he just took this hard of a blow. You know what? No, never mind. Yeah, you hit him. You hit
Let
him
me
hard.
see.
You know, knocked him out. His eyes glaze over, and he just slumps down. I think. Count it for me. Was it a 4th degree or a 3rd degree?
Well, it was no, wait, hold on. It was 16, right? Yeah, it was 16. Hold on. So 16.
That's 15. Isn't that 3 degrees?
10 to 15 is 3 degrees.
26 minus.
Yeah, it's a 3 failure because 15 was 3.
Okay. All right, then yeah, he's out. But we got to look up and find out if.
I'm looking at Summoner right now.
Look at the summon power.
I don't know where that would be.
I'm almost there. It's going to be around page 40 or so in my summons chapter page. My summons chapter book.
Where'd you put
Or
that
not
at?
in my powers chapter. It is page 38 in the powers chapter.
Okay.
Okay. Sustained to create any cannot have minions of their own. Either this event can summon your minions automatically as a standard action. Minions have their own initiative. Oh, they're supposed to have their own initiative. An act starting and around summon them, taking only directing a minion is something you do. Move. You always have the same minions. Incapacitated minions disappear. Summon minions also vanish if your effect is not maintained or is countered or nullified. Okay, so the summon minions, all 8 of those cookie monsters, they just suddenly turn into normal size chocolate chip cookies, but they're blue. As that guy
And they're
loses,
just cookies?
Yeah, you punched him and his eyes glaze over and he falls unconscious, and those 8 cookie monsters just stop and just You know, they just melt down into disc cookies. Normal chocolate chip cookies, but they're blue. They got blue food coloring.
Cool. Okay.
But like they didn't keep their shape or anything. His magic turned them from normal cookies into that.
Right. Okay.
And then one of the tellers goes running by screaming, the vault, and then the vault, and she goes running outside.
Okay. So looking around, do we see the vault?
In the back, you assume that it's in the back, but it's around a corner or something. You don't see it.
Okay.
Okay. So you go looking for the vault?
All right.
What's
Well,
the lizard doing?
I think, yeah, I want to see if he's gonna kill this guy or what.
Hold on, let me see my complications.
Because if not,
Okay,
I probably
envy,
can.
justice, animalistic instinct. I mean, he was just attacked by this thing, so like
Mm-hmm.
his instinct would be to make sure that it doesn't get back up, right? So yeah, he
Right.
would probably try to kill him.
I
Okay.
think both of us would, but since I just attacked, it's
Okay.
technically your
So yeah,
turn
you
to
you
try and
chomp
kill
him
him,
again.
right?
You chomp him
Yeah.
again with the intent to finish him, to end him, and
Yeah.
you do. And as you rip his head off, it feels wrong. All of a sudden, something just feels wrong. And you're like, "What the fuck?" And as his head comes away
Yeah.
from his body, he's not a person. He's cake.
Oh.
You swear he was a person a second ago. Now he's cake. He
I
still
mean,
looks
I'm not gonna understand.
his body still looks the same. The head in your mouth still looks the same, but underneath the skin, he's layers of cake with frosting in between. He's not blood and guts. He's layers of cake.
Huh. I mean, animal instinct again. So he'd probably go from ripping it off to just be like, "Oh, this tastes good," and just
Mm.
start eating it. He's not a very smart character right now, so he's
Okay.
just kind
Well,
of like,
yeah, I think the twin's gonna watch for a minute, and if the cake tastes good, he's gonna eat some too, or she's gonna
Okay.
eat some too.
All right. So you guys don't give a shit about the vault. You just eat the baker. You got distracted,
Yeah.
and you guys eat the baker. Okay.
I'm gonna try a cookie too. Heck,
All right. You
I,
eat one of the blue cookies. Okay.
yeah. I'm confused. I'm trying to figure this out.
Well, while you guys are gorging on the baker and his cookie monsters, a few
Hmm.
turns later, uh, comes walking out of the back room, holding the vault door.
oh Jesus!
Oh wow. Okay.
It's 12 feet tall and holding the vault door. Big smile on its face. And then it sees that the baker is dead. And the smile on its face does a clockwise turn until it's a frowny face.
Hmm.
And then he
So,
charges you guys.
like,
He charges you, crashing through the glass windows and the bank teller counters, like they're not even there.
Uh-oh.
All right, I'm gonna hit one of you at random. Let's see. Oh, I gotta wait before I do it. Nice. Let's see. Are you ready now? Nope. Wait for it to become responsive. Come on. What the hell? Just fucking do it. Okay. We are going to do a d20. On a 1 to 10 will be black. On an 11 to 20 will be buff-ass clone. Buff-ass twin. Okay, so he goes charging, not even caring that he's going through the wall. He goes charging right through the wall to punch the clone. And
Okay.
he drops the vault door back where he was. He didn't bring it with him as a weapon or nothing.
Oh, okay.
That's a relief.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna get smacked with that. Okay.
Oh, unresponsive again. Nice. We went like half an hour without having that problem. It was a great half hour.
It
We're really
was.
fast.
Come on, computer. Come on. Page unresponsive. Yay! It fixed. Okay, punch. The donut punch. Okay, so what is your parry? The parry on
3.
the buff-ass clone. 3. So I needed a 13. I got a
Okay.
22. It has a strength value or an attack rating value of 13. So it bypasses your 6 points of impervious toughness. So you need to make a toughness roll. Toughness resistance against a 28.
Ooh.
Nice job. So
Yeah.
he punches you across the face and you felt it, but
Right.
okay.
It's like when King Kong punched Godzilla on the boat.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it doesn't really count as a hit. I mean, you felt it, like, wow, this guy can hurt me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And
Okay.
and then you guys go. I don't care which one of you go. Well, let's let the buff ass clone go because she got punched.
Yeah, she's closer.
Uh-huh.
And what about Crash Test Dummy? Is he coming in yet, or no? He's still
He
just
does
crashed?
not seem to be moving. It's kind
Oh
of his
no.
thing.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna punch this thing with the chip bag.
Okay. All right. He has a dodge rating of -3, so you need a 7.
Okay, 24.
Okay. And he needs a 27. Oh, he has whatever it's called. The same thing you have. What's your strength?
Impervious.
Yeah,
Impervious toughness.
Well, I am unresponsive again. So I'm pretty sure I have impervious toughness. So I don't think I have it at 12, or at 24, which is what you have 12 strength, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I need to make my toughness roll as soon as I can. There we go. I do have impervious toughness 10.
Damn. Close.
Well,
That's what
that's
I have,
5.
right?
It's half. So
Oh
it's
no,
5.
you didn't feel my
So
hit
he didn't
either.
feel your hit either.
I mean, he felt it, but
These two huge
okay.
juggernauts are just punching it out. And then and the odds are in you guys' favor because there's 2 of you. And the lizard man goes.
Well, really, I just look like a college girl.
Oh, wait.
I'm not big.
Something happened when you punched him and hit him. I forgot about this. We got to go back and do this real quick. The sprinkle dazzle.
Wait, what?
Okay, so when you punched him and hit him, even though you didn't hurt him, you still hit him. the sprinkles on his frosting chest sparkle and shoot out at you.
Oh,
Okay, it causes like a blind and an itchy effect.
okay.
Okay, you need to make a fortitude check, not toughness, fortitude versus a DC of 22. Is it supposed to be that? I don't think it's supposed to be that high. Let me look it up. That's what it.
Well, I got 31, so.
That's what it says, but I don't think that's right. Oh, that
Hey,
should be
I
good
also
enough.
have the
That's good enough. So you resisted it, but I'm pretty sure it's not 22.
I also have Stonewall. The action goes trigger from close limit to effect rank. Or attacks damage, whichever is less. I don't know what that
Oh,
means for
that's
my
right.
Stonewall.
Yeah, when he hit you, then it is a strength of 10, right? He needed to make a toughness 10 when he punched you, or
Oh,
he
okay.
breaks his hand.
Okay.
Strength 10,
He
so
did too.
25.
Okay.
No, he didn't. He needed, it's 15 plus 10. It's his strength or your rating of 10, right? You set it to a rating of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it uses either that rating or the strength of the attack against you, whichever was lower. Your rating of
Mm-hmm.
10 is lower. So it was 10 plus 15. So he had actually he dazed himself off of that with a second degree hurt. Okay, and
Oh,
then
cool. Okay.
it's the lizard's turn.
Lizard Man?
Yep, lizard man.
Or
Yeah. Rex. I saw it somewhere in here.
a bluefin. Although he's not as blue as I thought he would be.
Yeah, Rex Bluefin.
Yeah, he's gonna try and take another bite out of this guy.
Okay.
Out of the donut. Nom, nom, nom.
Yes.
Okay. His parry is very low. So, his parry's not as bad as his dodge. His parry is 0. So you need to roll a 10.
Okay.
I failed to roll it. Keep it. You also get -2. So you
Yeah,
get
doesn't that
-2 on
go
everything.
in? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't put it in there. We'll just do it manually. If we put it in there, then we're gonna forget that it's in there. So. Okay. So yeah, you missed. And since
That
what was the effect on my thing? Was it triggered from a hit or was it triggered from an attack?
sprinkles.
The sprinkles, yeah, attacked in close range. Okay, so when you attack him, then the sprinkles launch out at you too, and you need to make. What the hell is its? What power did I give it? What's its rating? I'm pretty sure it has a rating of 10, but let's see. There, Sprinkle Dazzle. Rank 7. I need to put that on here. Rank 7. Okay. Now, I'm not sure what the resistance roll is, if it's 10 or 15, so we need to look that up. I should have had that written on here too, but I don't. Come on, computer, do stuff. Okay, where's my Come on. You shouldn't have let go of this page. Why are we back to nothing? There. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Why are you loading that page again? Ah. Okay. We overshot it by a little bit. Almost. 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 Here. Weaken. Come on. Oh, that's variable. Passed it. Weaken. Fortitude or will versus DC 10 plus the weaken rank. Okay, so it's going to be a... What did I say? Fortitude? Fortitude or will, whatever I said. I know I picked that. Fortitude. So you need a 17.
I heard fortitude. Okay. Okay, fingers crossed. I did not get a 17.
Okay. You also get -2. So you actually rolled a 9. So 17 minus 9 is what? 8?
17 minus 9.
9 plus 8 is
Yes.
17. Yeah. So reduce your fighting rank by 8. What's your fighting at? Your fighting ability.
By fighting.
Yeah.
The
fighting at
is 6.
It's 6? Okay. Well, we reduce it by 8.
Yeah.
So just put in the blue one -8. Or the yellow one, it doesn't matter which. You heal one of those every turn. At the end of your
-8.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, let's see. Lost points return at a rate of 1 per round at the end of each of the target's turns. So at the end of every one of your turns, you heal 1 point of that, and until you're back to normal.
Okay.
If you get to -5, are you at -5?
No, I'm -2.
Okay. If you get to -5, then it becomes debilitated, which means something in the conditions list. Which is likely to happen if you melee attack him again. Okay, let's see. Debilitated. The character has 1 or more abilities lowered by -5 debilitated. That's all it is. It's just a label. -5 is as bad as it gets, and you're considered to absolutely suck. That's all. Okay. This is the Donut's turn?
All right, so.
Okay.
Yes.
He is going to... Well, I mean... He's not enraged, and he doesn't really want to move away. So he's just going to punch it at the crazy chick again. Plus, he's dazed, so he can't move away anyway. Because he's just going to punch crazy chick.
Bring it on.
And he says something like, bruh, as he does it. And he rolled a 12, which is not very good. What is your parry rate?
3.
Then he missed. He needed a 13 and he rolled a 12. He does not break his hand on
Oh,
it.
gosh.
Okay. Crazy bitch's turn.
Well, I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay.
Maybe.
Punch him with the random junk. Well, his parry rating is 0, so you need a 10. He's very
that's
easy
right.
to hit.
Okay. So I got him.
Okay, and 27. and so he rolls toughness, and he needs 27. He gets a 25, so he just takes another hit. Oh, and his daze went away. He was dazed only for that one turn. Okay. And since you hit him, now you need to make a resistance check against you need to make a Fortitude 17 resistance check. You pass.
20.
As the sprinkles shoot up and they're making your skin all itchy, and they're getting in your eyes. It's like chili powder. And the lizard's turn.
Yeah.
He's going to try and. Well, he's going to try and wrap him up, like immobilize him. It's hard to bite him like that, so that's what his goal is. Yeah.
So you grab.
There's something in elongation too. In addition, elongation allows you to wrap up and entangle an opponent, so it grants a +1 bonus per rank.
To grab?
Beep, beep.
+1 bonus to what? It should be to grab.
Yeah, +1 bonus to grab per rank.
Okay. What's your elongation rank?
Oh, it's 3.
3. Okay.
Right.
Okay, so let's look up grab. Actions. Okay. You attempt to grab a target, make an attack check against the target. If successful, the target makes a resistance check against your strength or the rank of grabbing effect. Use the better of strength or dodge. For him, it'll be strength. If you win with 1 degree of success, the target is restrained. 2 or more degrees leave your opponent bound. If you can attempt to improve an existing hold with another grab action. Okay. You are hindered and vulnerable while grabbing. You can maintain a successful grab as a free action each turn. You can drag a restrained or bound. You can end a grab. Okay. Make an attack check against the target. If successful, the target makes a resistance check against your strength using the better of strength or dodge.
Okay, so it's just strength plus the rank?
No. Well, you need to make an attack check. It's the same attack check as it is for everything else. It's a close combat attack check. His
okay,
parry
but like
is minus
what
3.
button is it?
Oh, his parry is 0. Your unarmed attack button.
Oh, okay, the unskilled fighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and you get -2, and you needed a 10, so you hit him. Well, you rolled a 20. Okay, so you got a critical hit. We can finally look and see what critical hits do.
Yay.
It's on my GM screen, I believe. At the bottom. Well, I thought it was. Yeah, here, critical hit. You can increase the effect by +5. You can add effect, or you can use an alternate effect. Adding +5 to the effect is the most common use. That's the most common, most simplest use. Okay. So he needs to make a strength check against, what was it? Against your strength?
I think so.
What's your strength? And then
7.
add 5. 7. So he needs to pass a 12.
Elongation, you did nothing.
It added to the. It adds to this, to the effect roll,
Oh, okay.
but not by enough to beat his 31. He's so big and so strong. You're having trouble wrapping him up. You also need to make a fortitude check against his 17. Fighting, weakening, dazzle dust.
Oh, okay. And also, when does the regeneration for this come in? For the fighting?
How often do you
Is that
regenerate
once?
with rank 4?
Because I know rank, and it's one. I think it's once every 4 turns, though. But I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I don't know. You were supposed to write that shit down. I wrote down on my guy. My guy heals 2 points every turn because he's got 20. I think it said 10 was a point every turn.
Yeah, it's 10. That's why I think
Okay,
it's
let
like
me see.
2
Regeneration.
every 2.
Let's see.
Regeneration 5, you remove a negative toughness.
Regeneration. Remove penalties to your toughness check due to damage equal to your regeneration rank each minute. Okay, so we divide a minute by 10. So you penalties or damage equal to your regenerate. So you heal 4 every minute. So if we divide a minute by 4, we get 15 seconds, which is 2.5 turns. So every 3 turns you heal 1. You can heal 1 of your
Okay.
hits already because you guys had a couple of turns while you were eating the baker. I think you can heal 2 of your
3 hits
Yeah. You also
from
heal 1 level of fighting at the end of your turn. Although you're about to take more.
Yeah.
So yeah, you need to make a toughness 17 check. Not toughness, fortitude. Fortitude
Okay.
17.
All right. No.
You get -2 also.
I got 15.
So you actually got 13. So you get -2 on everything for the rest of the scene from having died. Okay, so yeah, so you get from 17 to 13. You lose 4 more points of fighting, but -5 is as low as it goes. So just set what you need to in the blue until your overall fighting is at -5. And then it's the donut's turn.
Yes.
Okay, he is not dazed anymore, and he is going to punch. He's going to punch the lizard. Go away so we can fight. And he punches the lizard. What is your parry rating? This should be pretty
5.
low. Okay, should be pretty
Yes.
low because it's based off fighting. He missed you.
Yeah,
He rolled an 8, so he did not do very good. He looked at you and totally gave you the warning, and you just ducked. Whoosh. And now he looks mad. Okay, it's the badass clone's turn.
Okay.
Badass
Gonna
twin.
hit him. Oh no. Okay. Badass twin.
Parry 0, so you need a 10.
28.
28. Okay, and he has a toughness roll of 13. Needs 27. That's a lot. So at 17 was his -3, so you knocked him out.
Yes. Let's eat him.
So he gets unconscious. He gets incapacitated. Oh, right, his
More
eyes.
stuff.
His eyes close. Well, I mean, his eyes are candies. So they just start sparkling. And then you look at the lizard and say, let's eat him.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys start eating him.
You think he's good too?
Yeah. Yeah, he would eat them.
Okay. And you guys eat the giant donut monster. After you rip a good chunk out of him, he shrinks down and becomes a donut.
Like
He
a
loses his
regular
arms
size
and
small
legs and
donut?
everything. He just becomes a real donut. As soon as someone takes a bite out of him that would have killed him, he becomes a donut.
Boy, I'm glad you chose to have pastries as the first enemies instead of flesh and blood.
Uh,
You
okay.
might have a stomach ache. I just go away.
Oh,
And the police chief shows up outside and is talking to Hannah.
Okay. I believe Hannah's probably still working on the cop, right?
Yeah,
Trying to do
plus
what she
ambulance
can.
is coming.
Okay.
Oh my God, what happened? What happened? And she starts trying to help save this guy. And then the ambulance comes. They take
Okay.
over.
Well, as soon as Hannah has a chance, she's gonna wheel inside and
Okay.
see how her twin's doing.
They are eating a donut. And there's a lizard man in there now, by the way.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, what he said, he told her that if he ever dies, he'd be okay. But he never like really explained what would happen.
Right.
Okay. I guess she's gonna go black. Is that you?
how much is the donuts left?
There's
Like
no donut left. It turned into a
I'm
normal sized donut.
Yeah, I'm sure. Once
Yeah.
it's drank into a
There's
donut,
still a
you
hell of a
probably
lot
each
of
split it
cake
in
left,
half.
though. There's a dwarf sized cake.
oh, because Black, like, what's his thing is like, yeah, he's not smart, but when whatever's going on, it's done. His first instinct is just take off.
Okay.
You know, just get
Oh,
out of
okay.
there. So if there's no cake, he's gonna be like, oh wait, even though he's dumb and I mean, like a little kid would
No,
know.
there's
Okay,
still
leave
cake.
if
There's just no donut. There's still a lot of cake.
yeah. No, well, he was focused on the donut. So
Yeah.
once that's gone, he's like, nope, I gotta go.
Okay. So you see the lizard man, and he I don't know, he just goes running out the door.
Yeah.
He changed
Yeah,
from
he's just-
fight to flight mode. Whoa! What the fuck was that? The little goblin girl says. What
the
going
twin will
on in
just
here?
be like,
And some other cops are coming in behind you now, and they're starting the investigation to figure out what's going on.
okay. So
And that
badass twin.
we can stop here, I guess. Yeah, go have a
Okay.
scene with your twin.
Oh, I was gonna say badass twin is just gonna be like, we killed cookies, we killed cake man, we killed donut, we ate them, delicious.
And that's where we
But
cut out.
well, I guess it's a college girl, so she would just be like, we killed donut, we killed cake, delicious. I forgot she's
There'd
not
be
like a big whole thing.
Okay.
And then once Hannah realizes that everything is safe and her heart rate, gets to normal, then the
clone
smoke, the tornado smoke thing comes and like surrounds the clone and then disappears. And she's gone.
Cool. We're done.
All right.
We survived the first encounter. So that's
We
good.
did.
Not. You did not survive the first encounter.
But you did it.
Oh well, that's true. I did not survive. That's true. That's very, very true. That was fun.
That
Yeah.
was
A lot of
fun.
math.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we can stop the recording. Thank you for everybody who watched, and I hope you had fun. We had fun. I'm sorry that my computer sucks. Bye.